Hey guys, here's an update on the battery that I'm trying to revitalize and recharge and recondition with my Don Smith style supercharger. As you can see, it's doing quite well. I'm running it off and on for a couple of days at very low amps, a half an amp or less being consumed to do this. The battery at the time when I started was at about 11 volts, which it was totally dead. I couldn't get anything out of it. The battery also has a hole in it. I don't recommend doing this to a battery with a hole in it, but I thought, what the heck, I'll give it a charge. It's obviously charging very well. They do get to a point where you can just see the charges pick up in pace, and it starts to accept it quite faster. So yeah, again, I'm using my Don Smith device that I created. Runs off of a battery, goes in the PWM. The PWM goes in a MOSFET. The MOSFET goes into the resonant rod. The resonant rod then goes into a bridge rectifier that's been tuned. All this has been tuned to give you a super high frequency, high pulsed voltage system that definitely reconditions batteries and charges batteries and capacitors super fast with using minimal input. So yeah, that's the system. It's doing quite well. It's easy to make. It's not as complicated as it looks. There's a lot of, because I've been doing a lot of experiments. I do have a PDF instructions online, which tells you how to wind everything and connect everything. It's very user-friendly. Anybody can put this together once you have the instructions. They're at my website. I'll link it below. It really tells you how to do everything. So I have it now hooked up to the inverter like it did to the other battery, and I just want to show you it working. So the voltage is going to initially drop, obviously, and then boom, the light's on, full brightness. It's about 40 watts. It's very intense. Right, works great. I'm just going to turn it off and you can watch it charge quickly. And the system rapidly recharges it due to the resonant frequency of everything that's involved. So I'm going to let it run a little longer and just make sure it's fully charged, and I'll get back to you. So again, I've got these plans on sale at my website. They're super cheap. Covers everything. The only thing you don't get with the plans is the PWM because I have to build that specifically, but I do sell the PWM separately. You can try it with a different one, but I've tried hundreds of them and they don't work. It has to be at a certain frequency range. Same with the MOSFETs. I have like a whole bucket of burnt out MOSFETs over there. You have to find the specific MOSFET or it won't work. It all has to resonate together, and then you have to tune it. It sounds complicated, but once you have all the parts and you read the PDF and it just says do this and do that, it's pretty simple to put together. So go grab one if you want to experiment with this or fix some dead batteries.